guys, Sandy here. Welcome back to the channel. Today I am scrapbooking with that mixed media background that I did Sunday night. Definitely is a little bit of a brighter pink. Wasn't expecting it to be so bright, but I'm totally cool with it. I'm actually going to scrapbook these photos. These are back from March 8th, 2022. Exercising at Planet Fitness in California. And I just thought it was hilarious that this said "you belong" and then there was a McDonald's. Like, it just makes me laugh. Anyway, I've got the paper, I got the photos, I have my sprays and things from yesterday. So let's see what I can do. All right, guys, so I have got my photos cut down, or photo cut down. I only cut down one. I cut down that top photo because it was just a bunch of ceiling, and the ceiling wasn't the important part of the photo. So, you know, I didn't need that at all. Now, I thought it would be fun to add on more diagonal lines here. So I'm going to fussy cut out this 6x6 paper right here, and I'm going to use this as a photo mat, but not a complete photo mat. It's going to be kind of like a base photo mat for the photo. I'm also going to mat this photo on another piece of paper so that that base photo mat isn't the only photo mat it is. And it's not really even a photo mat. It's kind of like a mat and a frame combo, I guess, would be the most accurate description of it. I guess. If you have a fancier name for that, let me know. I did trim it down over on the right-hand side because it was hanging out a little bit too far from my photo. Know what I mean? Didn't need that there. So I go ahead and take that down. Now, I do place a piece of washi holding these two photos together because I don't want them to fall apart. I'm just going to leave them as they are. And I'm going to place it right on the center of all of those squiggly lines. Now, would this kind of layout be something that I would do with like a beautiful photo with all these squiggly lines behind it? Probably not, but I can't say 100% I wouldn't do that, because I do some weird stuff sometimes. But in this case, I think that this is like a funny story photograph. It's not anything I really have to worry about with preserving the photos. I mean, I put a sticker right over top of the photo, so there isn't anything that I have to worry about with that. Now, my title ends up being, "Ugh, is this real?" Because I've kind of got this, you know, what is this face look, and I just really find it hilarious that I was literally on the treadmill and I'm treadmilling away, and I look over and it says "you belong," and then there's that McDonald's sign, and I'm like, dang it, I do belong. French fries belong with me. I am a French fry lover, guys, so if you ever had any doubts about that, your girl is a French fry lover. Now, I am going to not finish the title for a hot minute because I'm not really concerned with getting the little tile letter stickers that I have in my stash. I'm more concerned with decorating this layout. So my layout is kind of an X pattern. I have the upper left to lower right where the, what are those things called? Like the Nouveau and stuff was going from the upper left to the bottom right. And then I also have going from the lower left to the upper right, there are two clusters and uses that photograph cluster in the center. So this is an X pattern, you guys. And I don't know if X patterns are really something that a lot of people do, but I seem to, when I do a diagonal layout like this, I seem to end up doing some sort of X pattern on it as well. That's just because I like it. So do what you like, right? Now I am going to create kind of this label cluster down here. I have this sticker label, and then I'm going to use this 6x6 cut apart pad to go ahead and make some magic happen. Now, I'm using a variety of products and a variety of themes. Like, this is a love theme. This is even says February 14th. It's like, I love you, 1 + 1 is you and me, and that kind of crap. And then there's a travel one, and then, what else did I pull? That pink, what is her name? Pink Evans. Paige Evans. Oh, goodness. Paige Evans, whatever that collection is that she's got over there with the chipboard. So you don't have to use, like, your themed products don't have to be used for super theminess, right? Like, you can pull things from them and make them work for you. Now, I am going to put a heck of a lot of hearts on this layout, and that is 2 reasons. One, because at this point in my gym life, I was really into my gym life. I haven't had a gym life since we've moved to Washington, and my body definitely feels it. But I was really into my gym life at this time. And also, I love French fries, and McDonald's French fries, I don't care what anybody says, are delicious. So there's a lot of hearts in here, and it makes sense to me. If you are looking at this and you're like, girl, what the heck are you doing with hearts on a workout layout and about McDonald's? Like, what is wrong with you? Not a darn thing, actually. Not a darn thing is wrong with me. And I tell that to my husband a lot. Not that he asks what's wrong with me. Well, I guess sometimes he does. But anyway, you know, you just gotta have fun in life. So whether it is laughing at things like McDonald's signs through your gym window, or just having a good time with your husband in life and making smart comments and things like that, like, whatever gets you through, right? That is what I'm saying. So I am going to create a cluster up on the upper right hand side as well. And that cluster ends up being similar to what I've got down here at the bottom. It's not going to be the exact same thing, but similar. So I've got a couple labels. I'm going to fussy cut some hearts. Now, I do fussy cut to the edge of the heart on every heart that I'm fussy cutting here, but I am not doing any kind of super detailed fussy cut around those flowers that are pre-printed and layered over the heart. Nobody got time for that, right? Like, I don't have time to mess around with that stuff. It definitely is not something I want to do. You know, I don't want to spend my scrapbooking time that I have doing that. I do work a full-time job. I, you know, got other things that are going on in my life. I've got the scrapping reflections going on. Like, there's enough stuff that I don't need to sweat the super intricate, detailed, fussy stuff. And you know what? Even if I didn't have all the time in the world, I'm still not going to fussy cut that super intricate, detailed stuff. It's not fun for me. I don't mind fussy cutting. I don't say I get joy out of it, but, you know, it's fine. Like, and it's not a woman, it's fine, because Christopher and I went over what it's fine actually means yesterday. But it's not that kind of fine. It's like, yeah, it's something I'll do if I need to. If I don't need to, great. If I do need to, great. But I am not spending hours and hours detail fussy cutting, because that does not sound like a fun time whatsoever. It just doesn't. And I know that there are people that are like, give me detailed paper, give me, you know, my scissors and a good TV show, and I will fussy cut forever. And that's great. Like, if that kind of thing floats your boat, good for you. And now I've sat and talked about fussy cutting entirely way too long. It might be because I'm hopped up on some caffeine. I banged my head at work on the counter. I stood up and banged it, and I took ibuprofen, and it it completely wasn't going away. So I did a nitro cold brew shot, and then I had some espresso, and then I had a latte, and the let's just say there's a lot of coffee floating through these veins right now. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this layout. Let me know what you think about how it turned out, and I will see you guys again real soon for another video.